So again, I just want to point out before we get started that I'm doing this video in order to bring awareness and also concern when it specifically deals with children and the things that they may be around or, have to do or, see. Because we don't know how any of these interactions will affect a child or their development, in the future. Nor do we know of the adults that are specifically having the service performed directly on them. We don't know their mental. We don't know where they are. Everybody is a stranger. And because everybody is a stranger, there is a very great potentiality that those people could perceive what is going on as something else. And again, I'm going to state if this little girl was performing this same type of work on a grown adult male laying on the table like this, would it be deemed acceptable? Would women go out on a limb and want to like the post, hype the post up, share the post, celebrate the post? All right, so clearly in front of you, I got two images. One is from the IG, which of course is privated by way of, I guess, all of the publicity that's been going on because of the photos. And then you have the website, right? The only way I was able to find the website is due by way of what link was, in a sense, there that I could actually type in. So that all sends me directly to Jazzy Body, right? So you have the mother here, and you can clearly see that she is licensed Memphis, Tennessee, right? Exact location will be emailed, right? Business hours and everything, appointments. It says, please read, familiarize yourself with the policies and everything that transpires directly with that, right? Payments are non-fundable. Again, going through the policies, don't see anything out of the ordinary. You can clearly see the links to the other pages. She got some comments directly up here, right? Good, positive comments. And then she has the listings of the things that she provides, which is body contouring and sculpting, body waxing, consultation, facials, post-op, lymphatic massages, rescheduling, after-hour fees, sweetheart specials for, February Valentine's Day, teeth whitening, and wax and vaginal combs and lightning treatment, yoni steaming, and also gift cards, right? So nothing completely out the ordinary directly with that at all. And nor does it say anywhere on the site that she would have her daughter, because she says that she is a mother of three. Nowhere up there does it states that the mother of three would have her children helping, or at least one child, helping directly with, the business. So just to make sure that I wasn't crazy, I wanted to make sure that other people saw exactly what it is that I saw and how it is that seems to be a little bit problematic, right? You have a woman up here. She said that she went too far. I get teaching them business ethics, but be so serious right now. And don't get me started on the lady who really laid up there, spread wide, letting a child even wax her. Another person said, how do people not see how inappropriate some things are? Why would you have a child touch or see an adult's private parts? And why, as an adult, would you accept this service from a literal child? Nobody called CPS, the board of BBB, right? Got other comments directly up there. Another person said, not only that, but the 24 women that allowed the child to service them, right? Another person said, why couldn't she just start learning how to properly warm wax, stock the materials, wax armpits? Right? Prison for every adult involved, right? Another person said, now, if she was doing this to a fully grown man, then everybody would have saw the issue. It's nasty. She could have did anything else except for the private area. Another person said, this is extremely disturbing. My mom was a beauty professional and now I own a spa. The first area she taught me to wax was eyebrows at 16. WTF. Another person said, please stop playing with me. Another person said, somebody call CPS. Another one, oh no, it's beyond inappropriate. Another person, people have kids and do anything with them like WTF. CPS, come get them kids. Another person, this is foul. Kids should be at the playground or preschool, yet this woman has her eye to eye with adult private parts all day. Another person, how can we call CPS on her? I'm so serious. Another person, they need to get that child, that kid, away from everyone that's participated in this nonsense. Another person said, get CPS on the phone ASAP. Another person, my face while she yaps about generational wealth as I put her in the back of the cop car. Another person said, these women are terrible parents. Seriously, I'm tired. Another one, but my page gets disabled for saying 3.5. Another one, this is so sick. I hate people. She couldn't have started on the front desk or facial hair. Shorty is spread eagle on the table in front of her. I need them on the list. Another person, this can't be real. I refuse to believe this. People just don't have common sense. Another person, I beg your pardon. And they really thought it was cute to post this on the internet. Save that kid. Another person, what? What? Hell no. And the adult laying there as well. Huh? So I just had to make sure that I at least went through some of the 1.7K comments that was directly underneath that video just to see if I was tripping. Maybe I was making, things way more than what it is. Maybe this is something that is in a sense normal. Maybe I'm being way far too, judgmental, right? As some people would say, oh, this is just your hatred towards, black women, right? But as I looked at it, I'm like, this is a little bit weird. I don't really think that a child should be doing anything close to this at all at any point in time. And somebody had a very good example. How would people basically feel looking at the same image? Would people on IG who originally loved and liked the photo, would they be completely fine and dandy if their little girl was giving a Brazilian wax or whatnot to a man? Would that be okay? Would it be completely fine and dandy that she was that close to a male's body part? Or would that be seen as weird and people would be trying to knock down doors of the business and go, really get like where would we really be at? Because I promise you, the reaction on social media would be heated. People would have performed scorched earth all over whatever social media that this woman has. But like I said before, when you put it in the perspective of this is what a woman is doing with her child and there are only other women involved, it's seen as completely fine and dandy. But once you flip that, people actually see and understand how weird it is. But it's only at that point in time when you flip it that people will look at it and judge it in a way that it really should just be judged in general. But like I said before, I'm just looking at it as what it is. Because at no point in time would I ever put a child in that type of area to even have to do anything like that. Like somebody else stated, let her set up, the paper, maybe heat up the wax and sweep around the floor, clean up and, do the stock. That's completely fine and dandy. That's where most kids are actually working, right? But to have them literally doing this at such a young age, that's crazy. And then I'm going to put this to another extent, which I know some people might not like, but I'm going to have to say it anyway. um you have a lot of women out here who do not perform very good upkeep, and you have smells that proliferate. You have a lot of women who do not know how to clean properly. I've literally seen on social media women who do waxing and they've complained about their female clientele coming in with certain feminine smells or with not wiping properly and having access still left back there or spots of toilet paper, right, on their butts where they wiped. You got some people that decide not to even take a shower and they'll come directly in there just to get waxed. No telling what type of smells or whatnot is going to be wherever, right? So again, you have this little girl that's having to deal with this, right? And then the whole other aspect, and I do know that she is wearing gloves, which whatever. The whole other aspect of that, you have women some of which also have vaginal secretions, some of which also have types of STDs. So, like I said, there's a variety of things that are specifically going on. Nowhere on the website did it say that there had to be a my chart directly up there letting them know that, hey, I need to know if you got this, this, that, and the third. If you do, we cannot perform services specifically on you due to health concerns and reasons, right? Nothing like that was listed anywhere up there. Now, maybe I might have scrolled through there a little bit quickly. Maybe it might actually be up there. I'm not sure. But when I looked through, I didn't see that specifically. And especially, I didn't see it highlighted. So, again, this child is facing a lot of different things directly out there. And that's not really sitting too well. I also want to put on the aspect that you also have women directly out here who do take a necessary interest in children. But a lot of people don't happen to notice or don't want to pay attention to it because the main thing that people want to look at is, oh, men are the villain. Men do this, men do that. So just think if you got a lot of women who ain't never been caught, but who have been specifically into grooming and all these other things, their main thing is like, oh, I would love if X, Y, Z, and all this other type of stuff basically happens. Now they get to fulfill that wish. And now they're going to keep coming back every single time just to sit up there and get off on that one thing. Like I said, this is problematic to an extent of which I'm not even sure that the mother might have actually perceived or even thought of or even looked at. Because from her aspect of what she posted, she was like, hey, I'm passing on the business. I'm training, one of my daughters on how to specifically do this. This is going to be her business. I'm going to move on from it, start something else. This is going to be something that they're going to be able to do. That's all great, good, and well. I understand that. But this just ain't it. There's a multitude of other ways that this could have been done. This right here just isn't it, because as I stated before, and I'm going to stand directly on this, just like the other person had made a comment about it. If this was a man and she was performing that same waxing on that guy, would any of those comments underneath that IG post, would there have been so much love, so much admiration, so much girl power and all this other type of stuff going on there? Or would people be in straight disgust at the sight of a parent allowing their child to perform that type of work directly on a grown adult male?